Louise, are you really big on rock music? No, I'm not. But this is what I'm listening to get ready because I'm about to film a live video. Everywhere's a shit tip. I'm wearing Mickey ears. I bought some flowers up. What a great start to the weekly vlog. This is how I dance now. So just do this with my arm. Don't even have to do anything else. Just. I'm almost. Oh God, there's something in my eye. I'm almost ashamed. No, I'll. It's fine. I'm almost ashamed to show you how much of a wreck my room is. By the way, I should probably tell you, it's Wednesday today. I'm sorry I didn't film Monday and Tuesday. I was feeling horrific. And I just thought, no one needs to see that. So, I'm feeling a bit better today. And it's a big few days, so you'll be fine. Basically, I wanted to make this live video be as professional as possible because it's on my main channel. I haven't done one on my main channel. So I've got like some flowers on the go. I might pop some fairy lights. And then I've had some tripod problems. So I've had to put this tripod just on top of this tripod. It's like my tripods are having sex with each other. That is the length I will go to make a video work. So I'm going to do a little live video now about the Disney things I bought. That will already be up for you if you want to go and watch it. My main channel, Sprinkle of Glitter. Oh, just caught so. Oh, I do look a bit ropey, don't I? Goodness me. Brilliant. Picture of health. Off to go put myself in front of thousands of people. Oh, brilliant. Here we go. So, if you're watching the weekly vlog, this is me doing a live show. And all of these people are watching and they are saying hi. Debbie says, hi vlog. There you go. You're all saying hi to yourselves. And then when you watch the weekly vlog, you can check yourselves out. Someone just typed hello so quickly that they spelt it really badly. I don't know what it is about vlogging, but the minute I pick up this camera, I feel out of breath. And I've got nothing to be out of breath about. I have got a bit of a cold, but like, come on, I'm like, so hi, it's about 6-ish, I did my live show. I'm not sure how I felt like it went. I don't think it was that great. I don't know, I think that as a creator you will always worry about the standard of the work you're putting out, but because I'm so used to spending so much more time on a main channel video, that felt like, I don't know, oh, it's a new world, isn't it? All this live stuff. I'm feeling a bit insecure about it, actually. I'm sure when I think about it and like let it percolate and process, I feel a lot better. But right now, I've got some work to do for Wild Like Me, but I think I'm going to go over to Liam's. He's working late tonight till like midnight or something. But I'm going to go there because Deliveroo will deliver to his house, but they won't deliver to mine because I live out of town, he lives in town. So I'm going to go to his and I'm going to be like, oh babe, it's because I love you so much. I love food so much. I'm gonna go and do that, so I need to like pack a little bag. Oh my god, I have got the most beautiful bag ever. I will show you it later or tomorrow at some point in this vlog. I will, and you will swoon, damn it. I'm doing this again, doing my dance move again. What am I doing? Anyway, let's go to Liam's. I realise that this isn't thrilling for you in that I'm showing you something exciting that I'm doing or like providing you with some kind of entertainment or inspiration or advice or information or something like that, but this is a moment that I want to record in my week because it's a big moment in my life. It's 8 PM on the 22nd of February and I'm reading back the book that I wrote, Wild Like Me. I'm writing a novel, you know this if you've been watching. If you're new, it's linked below. If you're not new, I won't keep going on about it. So I wrote the book and sent it off to my editor, and the way I wrote it was all in bits and it's all higgledy-piggledy and like lots of thoughts and like some scenes just on their own and some in a big document. Oh, it was like really messy because I'm a messy thinker, and she has put it all in the right order for me and I'm reading it, and like also it's all in like proper book font. I wrote it in, I think I just wrote it in Times New Roman, and I wrote it in like really big font because it's easier for, like I have really bad eyes. I was like, oh yeah, but now I'm looking at it, I wish I could turn the camera to show you it, and it's in book font and it's in order, and I just feel really emotional about it. Like this is such, I don't even know if I'm going to include this footage, but this moment is the first moment that I have read my first novel, my first book, and felt like it's a book. Before it felt like I was writing this story or I was writing bits of a book, but this is a book. this is this story, and I hope that there's more of these stories. I hope that Robin Wilde goes on to do so many books and she just becomes this like character, and at the moment she's just this character that I know and Ellie, my editor, knows, and Abby at Gleam knows, and like a couple of other people know. But I want her to be, you know how like when you read a book and the characters in it become, you feel like they're your friends? Like this woman in this book feels like she is my best friend, like my soulmate, because she came from my soul. So I'm gonna feel so like, what's the word? I'm gonna feel so like elated and humbled and like love, not loved to me, but like so much love when this character is in your hands. And when I mean, hopefully, I hope to hear that you love her too. And now I'm reading it and I'm thinking like, God, this is real. This is gonna happen. This is real. This book is coming out in June. People will read it. People will judge it. People will think about it. People will have opinions on it. And they'll, like, I know exactly what she looks like in my head. And I just, my editor then just said, describe her height. I was like, yeah, that's something I haven't described. So I know exactly what she looks like. But you will all think about what she looks like to you. Oh my God, I'm just having a moment. I'm having a big book moment, and I wanted to document that because I would love to think that this becomes like this huge success, dream big, and in years to come I look back and think that was the first moment, that was before she was in the world, that was like when Robin Wilde was still just mine and just Ellie's, and she was just our heroine, because the only people that have read the whole book is me and Ellie. So at the moment she's like a secret. She's like this woman in a little bottle, and she's our secret, and we love her, and soon we're gonna let her out, and like everybody, well, whoever reads the book hopefully will as well. It's nice. Ooh, I best carry on doing these edits, otherwise there won't actually be a book. Also, my delivery award is coming soon. I've ordered tapas. Tapas is here, tapas is here. Where is the light switch? My tapas is here, tapas is here, tapas is here. Oh my fucking God, tapas is here. It's 12:30. Liam is still at work. He finished at 10, but it's obviously gone on a bit later. I've just put like a lot too much good English of lip balm on, so I feel a bit like I've sort of dribbled all over myself. It's like there. I'm still doing my writing. I've gone from I'm having such a high quality life moment of like touching realization about the book to please just buy the book. I've bought a very expensive bag this week, which I'll show you later. It's on the floor down there, carefully. And I really need you to buy the book because I've made an early purchase. I'll go to bed now, and I'll see you tomorrow for a very exciting day. Best be exciting with that kind of voice inflection, hadn't it? Right, oh, and also, can you hear that noise? Beep, beep. It's Liam's smoke detector that is, oh, so much lip gloss. It's Liam's smoke detector which wants testing or turning off, but I can't reach it, so I've been dealing with that sound for hours. Good update. Night night. Good morning, it is Thursday. It is a beautiful stormy day. We've got a storm at the moment called Storm Doris, and apparently it's 80-mile-an-hour winds, and my back fence, if you watch my Snapchat you'll know, completely fell through. I've left my cats inside today. I wouldn't normally. I've got lipstick on my teeth. Classic. No. I wouldn't normally leave my cats inside because Rocket sometimes has little poos inside, but I was like, if you go outside you're blown away and you'll die. So I've left them in. I'm at the train station currently, waiting for my good friend Esther because we're going to London today. It's a bit of a fun day, and also to see Beauty and the Beast, which is fun too. So in case you don't know who Esther is, she's my dear friend. Our daughters are in the same class, so we've only known each other like a year and a half, but we got on great, and is this her? No. And she's like the most fun woman ever. And we haven't had a London adventure. We've been talking about it for a while, that we should like go shopping and get some drinks and stuff, and then I got tickets for this, and Liam was going to come with me, but then he had to work late, so I was like, I'll invite Esther. Not that she's my second choice, but you know, I was like, what a great opportunity to have a lovely day of female friendship and a bit of fun. So that's what we're doing. So I'm now at Esther's because there's a bit of a kerfuffle at the train station, but the joy of being at Esther's, she's got a new puppy. This is Rosie. Say hi, Rosie. How old is Rosie?
5 months. I rescued her.
She was rescued, like a little gorgeous girl. And then this is Enzo. Hang on. You know Enzo because you've seen him in a vlog before. Hello, baby boy. You got a new friend. You got a new friend. Do they love each other yet?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
They are good friends already.
I don't want to go to London. I just want to stroke the dogs
But
all
I have
day.
to make sure if I'm stroking one that I stroke the other because they get a bit jealous.
Oh, do you get a bit jealous?
You get a bit jealous.
Oh,
don't you,
no
babe?
kisses. Oh my god. We've had to drive because the trains are down because of the storm. But this is better. Dropping things. Well, you couldn't do this on a train, could you? She's in the moment. She's in it. Oh, dun dun. The greatest love.
Exit.
Shut up. Oh. It's easy to achieve.
Important short commands with examples. Say, help with examples.
Brent Cross Station.
Voice commands. Say an entry from the list.
Brent Cross Station. Brent Cross. Brent Cross. For the love of God, it's Brent Cross. Brent Cross Station.
Please repeat.
No. Brent Cross.
Voice commands. Say an entry from the list. For example, entry 1.
I can't do this anymore. I'm looking for another postcode. You've given me the wrong postcode.
New entry.
Navigation off.
There are only 3 entries in the list. Please say the number.
New entry. New entry.
There are only 3 entries in
Too
the
much.
list.
Too much.
I don't want to do any of these entries. I just want to start again.
Oh, NW11.
That's what I typed.
No, I think you've done the wrong one. Destination input. Let's do it, shall we? No, let's get rid of Brent. How do we get rid of Brent?
As you know, I don't normally get the tube. Nor the Esther, look at her for God's sake. Oh, Northern Line, southbound. How do you know it's southbound? Let's just go and have a look. Well, we've done it, we've bought travel cards, let's go. I don't know what line it is. We want to get on the Navy line. Here she comes. Yeah, let's go, I can hear one coming. I'm really proud that we're doing this. I'm not very good at trains, usually. How did you find the tube experience?
It was surprisingly very, very okay, thank you. Not traumatic.
There we go, are you glad you did it?
Very proud of it. Yes.
We're going to Harrods now for afternoon tea because this is the thing that Esther does. She wafts around having afternoon tea in nice establishments. Jesus. She wafts around and I'm going to go waft with her to Harrods. We've arrived and it's beautiful, as you will have seen. And I said to the guy, I don't really like tea, can I have a soft drink, can I have orange juice? He said yes. And I said, is it fresh orange juice? And he said, it's not fresh, it was only squeezed an hour ago. And I was like, that'll be fine. That's the kind of place I'm in, where it's not fresh if it wasn't squeezed a whole hour ago. Here's to being ladies at lunch. Huh. We've left Harrods, clearly, we're not still in there anymore. It all went horribly wrong. I think it was the quiche. I was suddenly quite unwell. Oh, it's a bit windy, sorry. Oh, we're just gonna go. Oh my god. We're gonna go get our tickets now, go see Beauty and the Beast, and I'm gonna talk to you about it afterwards, because right now I feel a bit delicate. There it is.
One more time.
When you think of Disney musicals, you don't think immediately of the words brutality, cruelty, physical violence, and threatenings with fruit.
You can for this one.
So I'm very sorry to have to introduce my sonship, Dathan Mack.
You know him as the Beast. I know him as ruining the Christmas of Downton Abbey. Matthew Crowley, ladies and gentlemen, Dan Stevens.
Lols.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's ma belle, she's la belle, she's the beauty that is Emma Watson.
2 years, and it feels just so exciting to finally be able to share it. We so hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here.
I love Emma so much, both of them. Emma Thompson's like, so look at her, she's like, come on. Right.
Is that her son?
It's her son in the film, I don't know if it's her real son in real life. Guess who slept in her makeup last night? Have a guess. Have a think. Who could it be? It was me. It was me. We got back super late, got back after midnight, so I just fell asleep like this. This morning I've been working from my office, aka my bed. Gosh, that makes me sound a bit like I'm a prostitute, and my office is my bed. Not that kind of working. I'm gonna stop now. Oh my god, look at that. That's my book. It came in this big jiffy this morning. So it looks and feels like a book. I was looking at the digital copy earlier in the week when I was talking to you, but now I have a thing to hold. Obviously I need to do loads of edits to this because I'm really, it's double-sided, you see, so I don't want to waft it around too much for you to read it, but like this is a heavy lot of paper and it's double-sided. Feel like, whoa, I've been doing some stuff, haven't I? I've been actually like writing some stuff, so that feels really nice. What else have I done this morning? I've just been getting a lot of admin done, which normally I absolutely detest doing, but this morning I haven't really minded doing it. It's been really sunny, which has been super uplifting. We'll talk about that in a second. And so I've mentioned a few times, I'm in the process of moving house, and as I'm sure so many of you know, because most of you that watch this are grown-up people doing grown-up things, that it's a lot of paperwork and like legal stuff and blah 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 that goes with buying a house. So I just had like a really long chat with my solicitor about where we are up to on all of that. So that was like really good to know, and I'm feeling like in control again, because sometimes I find like these big things, like I don't know, I don't know how it works to do all paperwork for stuff and the legalities of things, and when I don't know things I feel really out of control. So I was starting to feel a bit like, oh, I don't know, when people say like, how's it going, like my friends and family, I was like, oh, I don't know. So I rang and I was just like, hi, look, I don't really understand the system, can you really fine bullet point this for me? And she did, and I was like, got it. So I feel really good about that. What else? I'm getting my nails done shortly. I was meant to have them done the other day, and then I got the wrong time, so I was like, oh, I'll have to arrange another time. So feeling really good today. I'm feeling like when I get back, I've got a Skype meeting with Ellie about all of this stuff, and then I think I'm gonna have a little tidy up because my room is an absolute tip, and I'm feeling really good today. Can't even begin to express to you how awkward I feel. I'm gonna try and explain it quietly. There's 2 men downstairs too, so I have to be quite quiet. So I hope you can hear me at this volume. Turn your computers up if you can't. Basically, last year I got dumped by my boyfriend at the time. Oh, I haven't done my mascara, it doesn't matter. And I had some work done on my house, and 2 guys came around to do it, and one of them was really hot. Really fancied him. And that day I was flying out to forget where I was going, somewhere with Gleam, and Vicky, my friend, was looking after my house, and she texted me and said, oh, I've forgotten his name, I think it was Tom, maybe, I don't know, Tom wants to ask you out. And I was like, see, wow, that's really cool. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm up for a date, tell him that I'm up for it. Yeah, just coming. Oh my god. Okay, just for reference, this is the work that I'm having done because I have this hole in my ceiling. So he said he wanted to go out, and I was like, yeah, tell him I want to go out, that'd be great. And then she messaged, I was like, yeah, I told him, and I was like, great. And then I didn't hear from him. I'd passed my number, I didn't hear from him. I got back from my trip and I was like, Vicky, so weird. That Tom guy never asked me out. And she was like, oh, well, I told him you wanted to go out with him. And I was like, yeah, I know. I had misunderstood. She had just gone to him and said, Louise wants to go on a date. He hadn't said to her, oh, ask Louise for a date. She had just like said that to him. So it looked like I had just sort of like very brazenly been like, hey, take me out. So hideous, very cringy. Then like 3 weeks later, this is very hazy because I was going through like a phase of like going on a lot of dates at the time. he did text me and like ask how I was, but it was so long afterwards, like weeks, that I was like, no. If it takes you this long to ask me for one drink, no thank you, sir. And I don't even think I replied, because I think I was like, no thank you, Sonny Jim. So I was like, well, it doesn't matter, I'll never see him again. Oh, guess what? There he was today. There was a knock on my door about 20 minutes ago, and you saw what I was looking like earlier. You saw. And I opened it, and I was like, hi, hello, oh my god. And they came in and like looked at my kitchen was a mess. There were like Baby Bell wrappers everywhere and pizza boxes everywhere, and I was like, brilliant, that's just so brilliant. And then I thought, maybe he doesn't remember. He probably doesn't even remember coming to do the lounge in this house. He did though, because just then he was like, how's the lounge treating you? I was like, oh, it's treating me great, you've done a wonderful plastering job, brilliant. So he'll be around next week to plaster my hole. That's not a euphemism, that's it's just what he's going to be doing. Brilliant. That was just like one of those things where you're like, oh no, the past is back. I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but still, it was just one of those little cringy things. I was like, oh, that made my face look really nice. Anyway, now I'm late to go and have my nails done, but at least I've got dressed and like done something to my face, so that is a positive. The cats are both alive. I don't think I told you this earlier, but I lost Zula for 2 days, and I was like, oh my god, I was bracing myself for like having only one cat and being devastated by everything. Doors locked. Right, let's go fly a kite. Where's my handbag? Do you want to see a little preview of my beautiful, I'm just going to show you it now, aren't I? Look at this, it's the Kate Spade typewriter bag. Oh, look at her. We could do it, if you'd like a tour of her next week, let me know. Let's go and get my nails done and see how Chloe is keeping up with her New Year's resolution of making her bed every day. I'm going to keep this a running thing throughout the whole year, and if she sticks to her resolution, we should do something nicer. Maybe I'll buy her some new bedding or a big cushion for her bed, since she's such a good bed woman. Again, sounds a bit like prostitution. It's not what she does. She's no artist. Hello. Wait 1 second. My avid viewers would like to know how you're getting on with your New Year's resolution.
Making my bed every day?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, good.
Do it. Can I just show you these nails that I just did?
Can I show this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unicorn horns.
Shut the front door.
Freaking unicorn horns.
Oh my god. Okay, I have had my Skype meeting with Ellie. It was really good, and now I am wearing Liam's slippers, and I'm going to give my kitchen a little clean because it's looking really like shit and grubby, and I can't do anything in here. You know, when it's just like there's so much stuff everywhere that you can't actually cook anything or make anything. And Liam and I are having dinner together tonight. I don't know if I'm going to actually cook something, but I mean, I'm going to put something together, i.e. go to Marks & Spencer's, buy some bits, put it in the oven. What did I want to talk to you about? I wanted to actually take a minute to talk to you about yesterday, because I haven't watched the footage back yet, but yesterday turned into like a little bit of not how I thought it was going to go. So I'm sitting in my armchair and I will tell you. Basically what happened was, I knew that yesterday was going to be my like exciting day. So every week when I'm doing the weekly vlog, I've got a hair on my tongue. Oh, that was a cat hair, yummy. Every week when I'm doing my weekly vlog, which I've been doing now, I think this is like the 7th or 8th that I've done, I think it's 8th. I look at the week and think, right, I know that that is going to be like the day that I film the most, because that's an exciting day or something's happening. I know that here I want to like try and get in this and that and the other. So I do try and have like a mini assessment for it. And this week, because I've been feeling a bit under the weather, and I didn't film on Monday and Tuesday because of like illness and blah blah blah, I knew that Wednesday, Thursday and Friday were going to be my big days. So I knew Thursday was going to have a lot in, because Esther and I were getting the train down to Harrods, so we're going to have afternoon tea and go shopping, and then go and watch the gala screening of Beauty and the Beast. So as you saw, first things first on the realist, there was a Storm Doris. So got to the station, then had to get a taxi to Esther's, and then we drove halfway and got the tube from Brent Cross to hers. Neither of us are familiar with the tubes, so we were like idiot women trying to work a machine. It was shocking, and then we were like, oh, look at us, we're on the tube, as if we like reinvented the wheel or something. We were so pleased for ourselves. Got to Harrods, lovely, beautiful. Had afternoon tea, delicious. The hot chocolate in the fine bone china teacups, wow, very nice. And then I started to feel a little bit unwell, a bit sicky fully, kind of feeling bubbly tummy, if you will. So we left, paid and left, and we were walking around. And if you've ever been to Harrods in Knightsbridge, it's a big department store, and there's just tons of little rooms, and you just walk through the little rooms. Like, it's not easy to get out or to an escalator or to a lift or to a toilet. So walking through, and I'm starting to not feel very good, and I say to Esther, I'm not feeling very well, I might have to go to the toilet soon. But I thought, I've got loads of time here, like this is not imminent. And then we walked into the beauty section, and it was like sensory overload. Like, it was like being at an intense disco. That's how old I am, I'm calling it a disco. And there was like lights and music and lipstick everywhere, and people were like, can I help you? And I was just like, wah, no. And then all of a sudden I was like, I need to go to the toilet right now. I do not feel well. I'm either going to be mouth sick or bum sick. I don't know which, could be both. So I start walking through these rooms. I'm getting hotter and hotter. I can't find an exit. I'm just walking through thousands of tiny rooms filled with Fendi handbags. Can't find anywhere to get out. I go into this room, and I'm in this like gilded monstrosity of a room filled with like baklava and truffles and tiny little sickly sweet things with goo coming out of them, and I think, oh, no, can't look at that. Walk further, and all of a sudden I'm in the meat and poultry department, at which point I think, no. So I turn around and go back on myself, even though I know that's not the exit. I go up to the truffle counter, there's a man there, I put both my hands down and say, I need to go to a bathroom immediately. And he says, oh, it's right there, madam. And I turn around, and if by magic, this little staircase of like velvet stairs and mahogany handles has appeared. It wasn't there before. And I walk up it thinking, this is like the stairs to heaven. This is it, I'm gonna get to a bathroom, and I can either be bum or mouth sick, or maybe both. No, I'm in the lingerie department with little slips of pink lace and a chiffon floating around. I'm like, this is not where I want to be. I want to be in a loo. Find a loo eventually. It's very luxurious, floor to ceiling doors, like no like slot under the cubicle. I have to always hold something when I tell a story. And I won't go into details, but I was very, very unwell. And then after that I found Esther, which was hard in itself because we were in some sort of massive fuck off department store. I couldn't find anyone. Went outside, and to put it mildly, I was feeling delicate. So we got in a cab to go and pick up our tickets for the screening, and whilst we were there, on the way I was like, oh, I've not really vlogged much of Harrods, but it'll be okay because I can like vlog the lead up to going to watch this film and then talk about it afterwards. Went to pick up the tickets, and the lovely lady from Disney said, just so you know, it's embargoed until the 2nd of March. What? Yeah, you can't talk about it. You can't talk about what you felt about it or anything like that, you just can't talk about it. Oh, great. So we went to watch the film. Again, I was ill whilst we were waiting for the film to start. That was really fun. In the, oh, someone's ringing me. Whoever it is would, oh, hang on, let me just see who's calling me. Yeah, I didn't feel very well during the film either. I watched the film. I do have thoughts on the film and would like to talk to you about these, but I can't because there's an embargo. I couldn't possibly say whether I wept at certain points because it was so beautiful. I couldn't say things like that, so I won't. And I couldn't possibly say whether I felt like it was everything I wanted it to be and more. I wouldn't obviously say that either because that's not me saying that. It's just what I would not like to be saying to you because it's embargoed. And then we just went home, and it was dark in the car. We just chatted all the way home, but we had that kind of chat where you're talking about like your deepest, innest feelings about things. So I wasn't gonna be like, hey Esther, tell me about that one childhood time. So I didn't really feel a lot, and I felt like I had messed up and wasted it all, and just been feeling a bit like I'm lacking a bit of buzz this week. Today's the first day that I felt really myself again. So there we are. I will end the vlog here. It's been nice to have a little chat to you. Next week hopefully I'll be doing a bit more, and it'll be a bit more artistic, you know, some shots of the sun through trees and shit like that. You'll love it, don't you? Please leave some encouragement in the comments. I would really appreciate that. And tomorrow, next week I mean, I'll be back on my A game. This will be my A game, and that'll be me sat on top of that. Well, not of that point. Ouch. Split difference. Right, okay, I'm gonna go and make myself some macaroni and cheese when my kitchen is beautifully tidy. But I'm not gonna tell Liam that I'm eating a bit of macaroni and cheese now because I'm gonna talk to him later. Shh, do that. Okay, Love you lots. What else did he say? Links are below. Pre-order my book. Buy my book. Yeah. Bye.